We gotta get there somehow.
We got to get there
Hey
somehow.
Todd.
Hey, Jeff.
How's it-
What's up, my brother? How are
Hey, good to see you virtually.
you? Good to see you too. Good to see. What have you been up to for these last few months?
I've been working every day. Almost, I just took a vacation. I'm on my vacation right now in San Diego with
Very
my
nice.
family.
Ah, San
But
Diego.
yeah, my family lives here. It was my sister's birthday, and Fourth of July,
Nice.
stuff like that. But otherwise, I've been working in my home studio literally every day, working on remixes and a few originals and a cover song and a bunch of stuff like that. So
That's
been pretty
great.
productive actually. How about you?
Well, I've been taking up residence on my couch, and I've rewatched many things on Netflix. But I took up reading again, and I've been reading a lot. Go figure. But
Was it hard transition, non-reading back
I
to reading?
mean, I just never was good with reading. Like I could never just hold it, never held my attention. But now I'm
Right.
turning into a reading nerd, so we're good. But I have my studio, so that's the only other place aside from the grocery store I've been allowing myself to go is the studio. And I've been working on tracks and stuff, and
Nice.
a couple remixes here and there as well. But
Oh, very cool.
what's really exciting is our song together's out today.
Yeah, getting there from here.
Getting
Yeah, I'm super excited that it's out. It was a real honor to work with you. I've been a fan for a long time, since before I met you. And I don't know if you remember, but I remember the first time we met, Todd. Do you?
wait. Now, when was the first time we met? Because my memory is shot. So.
Well, it was in Hollywood at a like, I want to say a Cobalt party. It was some sort of like industry meet and greet kind of party that I normally don't go
The first
to.
Cobalt party. I do. I do remember the Cobalt party.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
went
I only went
alone.
to two, I think.
I went alone, just being like, okay, I'm gonna stop by. And you walked up to me, not even knowing who I knew who you were, but you walked up to me and you're just like, "Hi, I'm Todd. Nice to meet you." And I was like, "Oh my God, Todd! I'm a fan." And like, we have the same manager,
I know.
Alexis. You
That's
know, and
crazy. Can I tell you something though? I was honored. I mean, like I said, I lived in my own little bubble back in New Jersey, but I moved to LA and we were managed
uh
by the same manager. And
yes,
I listened to your music. And the funny thing is for another project, I had sampled something unknowing that it was a poolside track. I was just going through these tracks and I sampled something from one of your
oh
uh,
no way,
the track "Do You Believe." It was all
uh-huh.
cleared, all licensed by Cyan,
Oh
but it was just like Cyan thought I was doing it just to keep it in house, like with my management, like just using
yeah,
music from our own. But I just love the track.
oh no
And
way,
so the fact I was always honored to be on a roster of artists like you, and then there was like Chromatic. So I was like, even though
yeah,
I love dance music, but to me, I look at seeing a band and all the intricacies of that, like to be on that same roster made me feel really good. So the fact that we finally, as friends and having mutual admiration for each other, got to actually do a song together was a highlight
yeah.
and something
Oh,
on my
super,
bucket
super.
list.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I was. I had the idea and I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask Todd. Hopefully he'll be available. And you were super interested. And then yeah, we just worked in this. I kind of started the song in my friend Alton's bedroom in San Francisco, and then brought it to Venice Beach with Alex. And then you came down and we just knocked it out in that
Yeah,
afternoon.
yeah. And
It was
Alex
like,
was sorry, I
go
didn't mean
ahead.
to interrupt.
Oh no, go ahead.
Alex was great at guiding me with the singing part. I mean, because we only
Yeah,
did a couple takes, and I love the way I sound on the song. And it's like because I don't have like one original voice, I can sing multiple ways, and Alex really just brought out the best in me, and I'm really thankful for that too. So it's just really nice to be part of a project. I've been doing dance music for so long, and here we have some like more disco-y vibes, new disco vibes, and just real
yeah.
chill, just to showcase even what I could do in other genres. So I'm glad to start that with one of your songs.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start DJing 104 BPMs, bro.
I don't know about that, but unless we do a collab DJ project, we could do that.
Okay, okay. Well, just bring it down, for intermission.
I
No,
will. I will.
but yeah, that was super cool. And then yeah, like you busted out the vocals really quick, and it was so cool watching you cut up the vocals, just like sitting there with your headphones, and you're like, "How does this sound?" And me and Alex were just like, that is perfect.
Well, I can
So,
do it. I can do it in my sleep. I've been doing it for 25 years, you know. So
well, you've got a thing, and
yeah,
it's dope. And yeah, it was cool to hear it actually on the slower in the poolside world, because
yeah,
usually it's more of a up
yeah,
tempo.
fast tempo thing. Yeah, no, definitely. And um, you know, you and I talked before about kind of how apropos the song is for, you know, this time period. Like it might not have been meant for what's going on right now, but we got to get there somehow. Is definitely a theme of what's going on in the world, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think we were really drawing from the similar, like, I mean, I was when we were working on lyrics and stuff, where it was just like kind of evolution, change, growth,
Yeah,
putting love out into the world.
yeah,
Um, and who knew how poignant that
yeah.
would
That's what I'm
be
saying. It would
one
apply to
year
the
later.
apocalypse. Yes, you know.
Yeah. So, I mean, when I listen to it now, I'm like, actually, I honestly feel inspired. And
Yeah,
it's kind of hard when you've heard a song like a million times to actually have it hit you,
yeah,
as you probably know. And it really did, because I hadn't listened to it in a while,
yeah,
especially given what we're all contending with. And
yeah.
yeah, it feels particularly meaningful, you know, and I'm really proud of it, and really, really psyched that hopefully it will make an impact for other people too. Like, just in some way, you know, music is a backdrop and inspirational. It's always been inspirational for me. So when it inspires me, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
hopefully this will actually reach people.
You know, it's a good thing too when you go back to something and you still like it. Like it still
Yeah,
hits you in a positive way. That's always the best test. Like, you know, it's
yeah,
not like cringing, you know, it's like, oh yeah, this was good. We did it. So anyway. Well,
yeah. I've
I'm really
definitely,
excited about it. And it's just nice to, especially, you know, I mean, obviously associating Poolside with summer vibes and smack dab in the middle of the summer, it's getting a good release. And, you know, I think everyone could use the pick me up with the way things are going. So I'm very thankful for that too.
yeah, yeah. And I think your vocal delivery really has a lot of soul. Like, you crushed it. So
Thank
yeah, I mean, I think it's I'm looking forward to the reception, and just hopefully it, you know, it reaches people, you
you.
know,
Yep.
the way it reached me when I listened to it again. So
Most
that,
definitely. So people have to go to their streaming sites and download it and put it on repeat and put it on their playlists.
right, exactly. And just dance at 104 BPM in their living room and
Exactly.
get
And
inspired.
if it's a success, I think we need to do another one. It's just inevitable.
100% down. Well, yeah, I mean, like, the song literally, like, you know, I got into dance music in probably the late 90s, you
Yeah.
know, like, for the US, that was a little early. Like, it was kind of not considered cool. I mean, you were making it at the time,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
whole new world. But yeah, Face to Face was one of the first real tracks I was like super into. I got into the whole French house stuff, like Thomas Bangalter and
Of course.
like all that roulette stuff early on. But yeah, I mean, I've always been a fan since like the late 90s or whatever. So, you know, it was like, and Fragments of Time is like my favorite song off Random Access Memories. Even,
Now you're just being really nice.
I swear, even before I knew that was your song, I was like, so there's definitely, yeah, that was like the one that grabbed me from the record at first listen. I was like,
Thank you.
I mean, obviously the Pharrell songs, those are catchy as hell. So, but that was the one that I felt like, oh, I like, that was my style. So,
Well,
anyways,
it was
yeah,
genuine. Everything I sing, I try to have like, even if it's a made up kind of like storytelling and songwriting, you know, you always try to make something sound genuine. It's not just singing it just to sing it, but you know, have some heartfelt message behind it or a heartfelt story. And that one definitely had one. You know, that was
yeah,
my experience in LA and why I moved here.
wow,
Yeah,
that's always I'll have to listen to it with new ears, because yeah, LA's a weird place. You gotta. I
yeah,
still have mixed feelings about. I mean, I love living in LA, but also it's such a beast of a city that I'm like, why do I live here
yeah.
sometimes?
I know.
But I do love it. I'm not a hater, but
Yeah,
I'm
I wouldn't hate on Zoom right now. You'll be recorded and everyone.
no no. I live there on purpose. I could live anywhere, but yeah, there's times that it's a beast.
Yeah,
LA,
I
it's
agree.
like 100 cities crammed into one or
Hmm.
something.
100 different types of people with attitudes.
Yeah.
Some nice, some not so nice, and
Yeah, it's like the beauty of it and the kind of challenge of it too. So
exactly.
well, cool, man. Well, I'm glad
Yeah.
we could catch up. I'm looking forward to seeing you again in person, and yeah, maybe doing another
Hopefully
track.
before 2025 we'll be able to catch up. So
Yes.
but
I
anyway,
look forward to it.
yes, and I'd like to say to our fans, check out the song From There to Here. Or no, wait, did I say it wrong again? I said I was going to screw it up, and I'm screwing it up. What?
It's all good, bro.
Say the right.
I mean, it's a tongue twister. Getting there from here.
Getting
normally
there
from here. You normally say getting here from here to there.
From here to there.
So
And,
I twisted it up intentionally, but so it takes a minute to get
well,
it.
it's twisting me up all the time. But I sang it, so you think I should know the proper name of the song. So.
Well, it didn't have a title when you sang it.
That is true. I thought it was going to be Through a Door. Wasn't that the original title? It was like, talking.
We were talking, yeah, talking through a door that's closed was considered as the title, which is a cool phrase, and it's in the second verse. But
it didn't summarize everything.
Yeah, it didn't feel like what the song was about.
Yeah.
So, I came up with a bunch of ideas, and then I just landed on.
I think this one was the right one.
Yeah, it feels, even though it's kind of, when you read it, it makes sense, but when you say it, you want to say the common phrase. So
yeah.
We're gonna get it twist. We're gonna twist people up a little bit, but I think
we'll get there somehow.
Yeah, we will.
Okay,
Todd.
All right, love you, brother.
Love you too, buddy.
On all major streaming, share it with the world.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff. I'll speak to you soon. Okay.
Okay. Bye, Todd.
Bye-bye.